beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you and your loved ones are taking care the best that you can. I hope that you are taking a little bit of time for yourself. It is a new year. If you do nothing else in this new year, anything different, make sure that you carve out a little bit more time for yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that you give yourself grace. Make sure that you give yourself space. Make sure you give yourself permission to take up space. Be who you are unapologetically and love yourself. And I hope that those are things that you will work on, things that you will remember, things that you will think about and focus on, because you cannot be the last person that you take care of. You have to be the first person you take care of. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't take care of everybody else and everything else in the planet if you do not take care of yourself. You are important. Not only are you important, but you deserve it. You matter. You are worth it. And you deserve to be able to have time for yourself, time for your hobbies and interests and things that you're passionate about. So I hope that you are taking that time. And if you're not, this is your gentle reminder to take that time, to make that time. And I hope that you are doing all right. I hope that 2024 is off to a good start for you. Hopefully this will be a great year for all of us. That would be freaking-tastic if it was a great year for all of us. But at the very least, I hope the good outweighs the bad this year, for all of us. So what have I got on the agenda for today's video? Well, I have a couple things. They are things that I filmed yesterday. And I am going, well, okay, part of it I filmed yesterday, part of it I've actually filmed this morning, and I'm going to kind of hodgepodge it together, because I was taking clips, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of editing and kind of putting together some stuff, but I have a couple things for you guys today. So one, I have been working on my Hobbit door. If you guys remember, I'm making a Hobbit door rug. If you do not remember, to jog your memory a little bit, here is my concept of what I want the rug to look like. So it's going to be a Hobbit door with bricks kind of going around it. We're going to have vines and flowers, and I'm going to do like a moss, some little mushrooms. And then here is the door itself, a little bit more like close up kind of idea, where I wanted to kind of do some wood grain, and like this was just a little bit more detailed on the shapes because this is more just the general gist. So here was like a little more detail on the door itself. So I picked that back up. I've been working on that. I finished the little hobbits that I was working on. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, where I was playing around with dyeing the yarn, the beard and the hair for Gandalf. You guys know how I had talked about wanting to do that with acrylic paint and water. Well, I did that. So if you missed that video, make sure you go back and watch it. So I finished those. I got everything ready for the mobile. I put it in a little box. It's all ready to go. We're going to assemble the mobile there. She actually found a mobile at a thrift store that we can take the little pieces off of and then exchange them out with the Hobbit pieces that I've made. So once I get there, I will definitely update you guys on the finished project for that. But as for now, I'm finished with that. I'm currently working on that big Hobbit. I finished his pants yesterday. I think it was yesterday, but I'll wait to update you guys on that a little bit longer. I want to get a little bit more done, and then maybe tomorrow. And then I'm working on the Hobbit rug. So now I'm just going to kind of shift back and forth between projects. I need to get these done because you guys know I'm going to be going to Michigan later this month. So I'm kind of in crunch time. As my sister said yesterday, I was updating her on the status of everything and what I was doing. And she's like, it feels like you're nesting with me. So we're in nesting mode. So I'm getting these projects done for my niece. I also need to work on her baby blanket. So I'm just kind of juggling juggling back and forth between the projects. The blanket I'm making is kind of on the back burner a little bit, just because if I don't get that done, two things. One, I can bring it with me and work on it there, because I am going to be there for quite a while. And then two, I feel like it's not quite as time sensitive because these other things are nursery decor, and the baby blanket, I feel like, you know, if it's like a little bit late, it's not as big of a deal. We want the nursery to be like ready before she gets there. So I'm trying to get these things done. So that's what I am focusing on. That's going to be my focus for the moment. But anyways, I have updates for you guys on the door, on the rug, and then I also got my Christmas present for my dog. So, my dog Tataru, I got her a Barkbox for Christmas, which is a subscription box that you can get once a month, and it comes with like toys and treats and all this stuff. Well, they had a Harry Potter box. That one doesn't come with treats. The Harry Potter box is like a special box, so it comes with like more toys than the normal boxes do. But when I saw that Harry Potter box, I was like, Christmas present, so I ordered that for her, and I do plan on sticking with this as like a present for her. I think it'll be really nice. I was actually missing Mario a lot yesterday, and I had been planning on doing a video of opening the Barkbox and like having her, you know, like reactions and all that, but I had some raw moments. I was feeling very upset and I was crying and stuff because it was kind of silly, but she was chewing on her foot, and it reminded me of Mario because he always chewed on his foot, and it always was so cute, and I used to always tease him about it and stuff. And then I just kind of slipped into missing him really, really bad. It's crazy how little things can just trigger you, you know, when it comes to that kind of stuff, when it comes to loss. It's really random. It just comes out of nowhere. And so I was feeling really upset, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just open her Barkbox without any, you know, worry about filming it or anything. I was like, I think that it's in that moment, it was more important, you know, to experience that with her and hubby. I had him grab the Barkbox, and then we got on the bed and opened it up. But I did end up taking some clips because she was just being so cute and excited. So I do have clips of right after I opened the Barkbox, or we opened the Barkbox. A little different than I had intended on doing it. I intended on it being more of a full video, but you know, that's not what mattered in the moment. So I thought you guys might like to enjoy that, though. You guys might enjoy seeing how excited she was. One of her toys is actually a sorting hat. And in Harry Potter, you know, they put the sorting hat on your head and it sorts you into your house. Well, the sorting hat is a toy that has a toy inside of it. It actually has a tennis ball inside of it. Like, she's a smaller dog, so her toys are the smaller size ones. So I think it's like a little bit of a miniature kind of tennis ball. I'm not sure. You can open it up. It's Velcro, but one of the things she loves to do with her toys is chew them up. Like, her favorite thing is getting plushies. Her favorite toys are plushies, for one. Any type of like a plush toy. She loves them with squeakers, and she loves them with crinkles in them. But her favorite goal is to try to de-stuff them, and I swear that's like the highlight of the toy for her. So I want her to discover on her own that there's a toy inside of it. So I don't know when she'll discover that, but when she does, I will let you guys know what house she's sorted into, because the ball that comes in it, it'll be either Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, or Gryffindor. So I think that is so fun and so cute. But anyway, I'll stop talking about it now and show you guys what I am talking about. So here we go. So we've got a head wig. This one that has a squeaker and... Oh, did she run away with it?
She stole the sorting hat.
Yes. This one has a squeaker and...
Oh, you can
crinkle.
just open it up.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Crinkle, not sleeves, what are these? Wings. There's a wand. And it's a squeaky toy. But this sort of sounding one. And then there is a mandrake. Is this the front or the back? Yeah. And he comes out completely. And this is squeaky. Oh, and there's a sorting hat, but she already ran away with that. But it looks like this. And it has a little toy inside of it that she can rip out, and it'll like sort her into a house. Are you taking it? You want to find out what house you're sorted into? We got everything on this except for the Monster Book of Monsters.
Aw, lame.
Yow! Yow!
Oh.
She's like, do I take?
She's like,
She saw me look at her and she's like, wait. So, you guys know I am working on Le Hobbit door, and I thought I would do a little update. I know it looks super funky right now, laying in this weird way on my desk, but I am currently installing rivets all around the door. I did magic circles with 5 single crochets in them, and then I'm attaching them in intervals around the door. I can't remember if I have shown you guys since I added this surface stitching, but this is like to mimic wood grain is the idea. I have my little sketch right here. So this is kind of the concept that I am working on. Let me stick this back up. So this is what I'm doing, and then the overall concept for the rug itself is going to be this. So I'm going to have the door, I'm going to have, you know, the bricks around it, which I am working on. That's what these are, that are about, I don't know, a quarter of the way around so far. Those are going to be those. And then I am working also, I've started making some vines. So I'm not sure if these vines are going to go like in the spot I have the drawing. There's the tops of them, and I'll sew them on so that the tops of the vines are what show. I don't know if those will go there or not. This is just an idea. I need to make these like little metal shapes that kind of have this, oh, I can't remember what those are called. Oh yeah, it goes like this. There's a name for this shape. I can't think of what it is. It's like some French thing, but I can't think of what it is right now. Anyway, about it. I need to make those. I've got my doorknob, which like the door is completely turned sideways right now, but I did do like basically kind of like an amigurumi, and then I stuffed it so it sticks up. But yeah, and I'm going to do moss and everything. So I have a lot to do on this, and I am going to be working on it a lot. So I want to keep you guys involved in the process because I got to get this done. But here is the hot mess I've got going on right now, and I'll update you guys again in a little bit. So I found these clips, and so I'm pretty sure I didn't show you guys this yet about how I attached the bricks. Obviously I'm not done attaching bricks, but my method for doing it is back loop only on the brick and on the door itself, which is going to leave a front loop on both of them. And then I actually now am thinking about doing a border around the door when I'm done, like a trim around the door when I'm done attaching all of the bricks, like using those front loops. So that's something I'm considering. Let me know what you guys think about doing that. All right, so I have gotten all of the rivets attached all the way around. And I am currently working on designing this, like little hinge. Yes, hinge. That's the word I was looking for. And I also did remember what it was I was thinking of when I was talking about this shape. It is a fleur-de-lis. It's not a fleur-de-lis, but that's what it reminds me of. This shape reminds me of a fleur-de-lis. But anyway, I'm like right now just making this to get to the length I want. There's going to be two of them. One's going to go here and one's going to go here in between the rivets. And I want it to go roughly to the second wood grain line. So I'm about to start coming up with the way I'm going to do the tip to make it look like that. Okay, way too much sewing later. This is completely attached down, like literally like the whole entire thing is sewn down. And I also did some shaping so that the end looks more like what I wanted it to look like, a little bit more like that. So here is, if I turn it, that's gonna be the way that it'll look. That one's not done yet. Hopefully these hinges look like I want them to look. And here it is with both of them attached. So this is what it came out looking like. The hinges are not exactly what I hoped they would be, but I'm hoping that they're okay. They definitely did not meet my vision, but you know, that happens sometimes. And then now that I've got it at this point and I laid it out so you guys can actually see it and I could actually see it, I had to lay it on the floor because it's too big to lay on my desk. I'm thinking I want to add a border to it, possibly after I add the bricks, like I was mentioning earlier in the voiceover. But now you can get like a better look at it. So this is what it looks like without any sort of a border. And then I just did like a little doodle, on like, you know, the picture to show what it would kind of look like with a border. Let me know what you guys think if I should, after I add all the bricks, go back through on those front loop onlys and do like a slip stitch border all the way around. And if you do think I should do a slip stitch border all the way around, what color do you think I should do? Like I have it on here in like a darker green, and I'm thinking like maybe do it in a darker green, but let me know what your guys' opinions are. Alright guys, that's it for today's video, so I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Let me know down in the comments what you're getting up to, if you're doing anything fun and crafty right now, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys!